Okay, it's time for another Eric. I made another video. This here, of course, being Eric, because that's what how he looks when I make videos. So that's what we'll just start calling it. It's time for another Eric. I made another video segment. Anyway, so here it is here. Bayou corn sinkhole. Okay, see this word here, corn? That's the key thing to all of this stuff. Okay, so you're just going to have to pick which way you want to go with this. The word corn comes from this word. Cernus. Cern, we all know who he is. Hemi, like you'd have in your car, or corn. But he is undeniably the same God form whenever he appears, God of the underworld. Now, that coincides with this interesting book by this weirdo called Stephen King, which is interesting because there's a hot dogs called Corn King. How about that? Okay, so this guy's just telling you every which way who's he's in league with. So we see the white light. Always run from the light, never run into the light, because you might run into this paisley little bastard who looks like he just came out from ground zero. Okay, also look here, it says dimension extreme. I don't think they're talking about Venus. You're talking about Saturn, which because that's the god of time and space. Now, are we talking about CERN that's in the ground? Or are we talking about CERN, a deity? I'm not sure. All I know is it's children of the corn don't look like it's candy corn. Okay, it looks bad. And it's Genesis. How about that? So dimension extreme, that would be Saturn. Genesis, that would be Saturn, because Saturn, if you understand how the Bible is written, is the Alpha and the Omega, because they're not talking about the God that you have so conveniently imagined in your head. And to prove it, here it is. Here's Cernus right here. You notice he's a square within a square with 4 cubes inside of it. And he's purple and yellow. Isn't that neat? How fascinating that is. Let's see here for a second. Let me see something. So then we look here, and it says the fifth angel sounded a trumpet, and I saw a star that had fallen from the sky to the earth. The star was given the key to the shaft of the abyss. When the star angel opened the abyss, smoke rose like the smoke out of a gigantic furnace. The sun and the sky were darkened by smoke from the abyss. So we have to guess now, what is a star? Is a star this broken piece of machinery in the center of the earth, or is it a deity? I don't know. I know that there's something suspiciously down there that could be a machine. CERN cost $9 billion to make. There's 9. It's 27 miles long. There's 9. But it could also be this little bastard too. Okay? So you're going to have to figure that out for yourself. But this story, this is where all the sinkholes are coming from. Is from whatever this is. Whatever this is here is causing all of this havoc in the world right now. Because as we know, CERN invented the internet. We also know that CERN invented HARP. We also know that CERN invented a bunch of stuff. Okay, so what are we talking about here? I don't know what this reality is. I don't know. I do know what this is, though. This is Eric every time I make a video. I just wanted to point that out. So, I already pointed that out. But it's still fun to point out again. And Eric, I know how much you dislike me. But I just want to say that you always talk about be like the little children. And you know what the beauty of children is, Eric? They never know when they've gone too far. And I, Eric, am that child. So just remember, Eric, words of wisdom here, buddy. A man never stands so tall as when he crouches down to pop a child's balloon. That's my video for today.